We're back to yet another tough day at the field being a farmer. This episode we've got a lot of work ahead of us. Like all the other previous episodes, I must say though, it's a lot of work doing what we're doing, and after all we are going for the windmill, which costs about $1.2 million. So for a sizable way there at least, but we still have a lot to do. I think I've got a lot of crop that we could actually sell. If I check my statistics, wow, we do have a lot of, especially canola. That'll actually go quite a while away. That'll give us about $490,000 or so, all up. So that'll put us up to about $800,000 all up. If I include a bit of the solar collectors. Where are they? There they are. It amazes me how they always change positions according to where the sun is. So supposedly the sun, if we get out, is facing over there. There it is. That's sort of good. I'm just surprised that they automatically align themselves with the sun. But right now, I am going to go ahead. Oh, you've hit 100%. Let's go get this guy. There we go. We need to reverse properly, and we'll attach the corn sower. If I can manage to get this in. There we go. Bit of hard work, but we still managed to do it. So we'll be able to go ahead and sow this field a little bit quicker with two guys working at it. Or on it at the same time. I also have to do a bit of Euro Truck Sim because I haven't done that in quite a while. SCS have released a video showing some, well, they've released like a mini documentary showing how they recorded sounds for Volvo, I think it was. The new sounds for a new patch, which is going to be released after the new year. So that sounds interesting. A new patch, I love new patches when SCS do it, because it's always going to be something good, and we're going to make sure we are selecting corn. And, well, off we go. So these guys can get off on either side of the field, so it'll take a little bit shorter time. In the meantime, what else are we doing over here? I want to get rid of this water, and I want to get a fertilizer so I can go ahead and fertilize that field over there. Hopefully you guys can't hear the vacuum cleaner in the background. My brother decided to be a bit of a fuckwit and vacuum outside my door, which is no good. Bit of a bastard. Typical asshole move. Alright, now, exactly where is the fertilizer? I don't know, but actually, I think I know. I might know. I think it's right around here, past this field, over towards the left on a little rocky ledge. That's where I'm thinking it is. So I wanted to drop everything and just to go with the tractor, and I must have left my fertilizer away here unprepared for anything. Is it here? No, it doesn't seem like it is here. That's a bit of a problem. But talking about other problems, let's go ahead and fix this potato guy up. So I can do the little tiny bits of potatoes that are left. There's only a little bit that we've got left to do. Hopefully this is attached to a seeger. It should be. Yep, it is. Okay. Oh yes, and also I have sort of learned how to use a CoursePlay mod. You press right click, and then I think you have to record where you want your tractor to go, and then you tell it to go that way. I still haven't really learned how to use it. Maybe we'll do it a bit this episode. Load it starts. How do we start recording? Start course recording. Oh, hello. Okay, no, we don't want to do that. Stop course recording and reset course. There we go. We'll learn how to do it this episode, hopefully. As confusing as it might be. Let's go just harvest this mode. And I think I know what I'm going to buy for my own Christmas present. It's going to be an AverMedia live recorder, I think it's called. So that way I won't have to use Fraps, a DX Tory, but I'll be able to use like a special hardware encoder. Hopefully that'll just release a bit of stress on the CPU so I can record every game as if I wasn't recording, because as all of you probably know, Fraps takes a crap load of system resources. Mainly your processing speed, which does get in the way of actually playing the game. But then again, I don't think most of you really notice in most games, but It's really noticeable when you play a game at 30 frames compared to 60 frames a second. And a lot of people, for whatever reason, think that the human eye can only see at 60 frames a second. That is the biggest load of baloney ever. The human eye can see way more than 60 frames a second. Like, it's extremely noticeable, just the difference between 60 and 120 frames. This is probably not the best decision because we also have another guy over here that we should move. These guys are doing well, but I really need to check up where my fertilizer is. So I don't like the fact that I don't know where it is. Maybe we should get out of this shed and move about. Oh wait, no. This is a completely different shed. Wasn't it this one? Yeah, that's where we were. Alright. Let's get out of here. Now, fertilizer, where art thou? It's not over here. So I'm guessing it's somewhere to the right. There it is. Oh, right. No, that's not this. No, that's not it. That's not it either. Where is it? Where is that fertilizer? I must have left it somewhere really obvious. Maybe if I just check this. This is a lifesaver. I don't know what I'd be doing without this feature. And it'd be just tools and trailers. It wouldn't be somewhere here. No way. I'll never find it like this, will I? Although you never know. Actually, it might be, if we check where our Krone is, it could be there. Yeah, that's where it is. Thought so. It was placed away neatly, but as I was saying, whenever I have a mess, I know exactly where everything is. And when I put everything away, I lose track of everything. Pretty much like how it works in real life. So, let's get this guy. Let's go make sure we disattach the correct trailer. And off we go. We should also attach a barrel out front. There's a lot of barrels just around here. I haven't used this floodlight very much at all. But I love Christmas. I can smell all the food being cooked. Smelling quite nice. After all, my family are Polish, so it's a lot of like mushroom. Pretty much the Polish diet is meat, mushrooms, cabbage, and potato. That's pretty much all it is, and it's just a different variety of stuff every day. At least that's what my parents and my grandma cooks whenever they cook. Now, we need to go up over here. Gonna make sure I don't lose track. And then hopefully we'll have enough fertilizer for this field and probably the other one as well. And then I'll be able to speed up time just a little bit. Nothing too much though. Okay, ooh, we might not be able to go and last this whole field. I doubt we'd be able to last this whole field actually. Could be a bit of a problem. Have to wait and see how it works out. At least we can drive fast with the, what is it called? There's so many names of these mods, it's so confusing. Anyway, the mod that allows us to change speeds of the cruise control. Yeah, we won't be able to do very much with this. Oh well. And I guess because we're going downhill, we're running into a bit of problems. I'm just going to stop this now. Oi, stop. Alright, I think once I get through to the other side of the field, I'll go ahead and fill this back up. I don't think I'll really have much of a choice though, will I? That doesn't seem like it. Yeah, Euro Truck Simulator, I love it when SCS do patches because it's always like a downloadable content, but it's all for free. I love game companies like that. Can't say enough good things about SCS. I'm sure there's just so many more game companies like them. They did get a couple of end of year awards though for best simulator, which probably did deserve it. Yeah, because this game, to me, as I said in previous episodes, it feels a bit more like Farming Simulator 2011, like patch 2. Like there'd be games which wouldn't really release a game like this that just make a patch or a DLC to include new crops. But it's still a good game. Like obviously I'm playing a lot of it. It's very addictive and it's always good to see you get more money. It's like real life. You just, whenever you make more money, you want to make more. It's addictive. Anyway, these guys are almost done, which is a good sign for me. Alright, we've got to fill this up. And off we'll go again. I think what I should do is go ahead and start selling all of my crops off. It'll take a long time though, so I won't do that during an episode. But I think I should start selling everything off. We've got a lot of crops in storage, which would sell for quite a large amount of money. Apart from maybe the sugar beets. Because we sort of dropped the demand of sugar beets by quite a bit. Yeah, potatoes are selling for more. But right now, of course, we're going for the biogas. That's why we are fertilizing the corn. Alright, and that'll spread out. Okay. So yeah, pretty much I've only got, what day is it today? Is it the 21st? See, the 21st was the day we were all supposed to die. So today would be it's the 22nd. And then I think Christmas Eve is on the it's on the 24th, so it's on Monday. And that's when I get to open up all my presents. So we do it with family. I don't know, we haven't really ever celebrated Christmas by opening up presents on Christmas Day. I don't know, it's more of our family type of thing that we do. We just open our presents up with family on Christmas Eve, and then because most people in Australia at least open up their presents on Christmas Day. We've never really done that. Kind of weird. It probably sounds really weird to all of you guys, but we just open up it on Christmas Eve so we can do it with our family when everyone's over. And then we usually go over on Christmas morning, have a bit of lunch, or brunch, breakfast and lunch. Yeah, so we are not playing on fast forward mode, we're playing it real time, which is also good. So the crops aren't going to come out really weird over on those fields. And then I think we'll be able to just cover this field up in one more go. I think we'll have to come back again, which is a bit of a pickle. But I'm going to probably speed up time now. And the reason I sped up time just then is pretty much because, well, I'd assume that those sowers are all done. And I want to at least start harvesting right now, this episode. I'd be disappointed if we don't. I think I could start closing this off now. Try to slalom through these trees, rather failly. Oh, we manage. Okay, and check out what's going on over here. Have they crashed? Yes, they have. Beautiful. That means it's time for the fertilizer to have some fun now. Wreck some carnage. I was surprised at how many of you guys have actually heard of that Robot Wars game. It's a bloody brilliant game. Alright, I think they've done everything. Unless he's, yeah, I don't think the Schloof has actually done his line. But, whatever. We can leave a bit left off, at least for now. Oh, great demand for wheat at the... Oh, what? It's selling for a heck of a ton more than canola even. At the inn. Alright, so maybe I should slow down time. It's been a while since we had a great demand. Almost forgotten about all of them. So, let's check out statistics. And Well, knowing my luck, we don't have any wheat. Shame on me. Oh well. I guess it's time to speed time back up again. Oh god. Yeah, so I realized why my computer just sometimes, or at least why my internet connection was really jumpy. I think it must be my network wireless card. Because whenever I have a wide connection, it seems like it's all good. It seems like my videos are bitch fest about my computer though. I really can't complain too much about it though, it's pretty good. It was pretty cheap as well, like the parts that I bought are pretty powerful for the amount of money that you paid for. Like a 1090T, that probably sells for $150 now. When I bought it, it was only about $210, which is nothing for a 6-core CPU, really. Although next time I'll go over to the blue side, Intel. I'm looking for the 3930K, just for a bit more of a long computer. I know some of you guys say that's a bit overkill, but I want to be able to render videos a lot quicker. So at the moment, you guys love the long videos, so if I want to keep on giving you the long videos and be able to at least... I like playing Forge of Empires in my spare time, but I can't really do that, so it always lags up when I'm rendering. Because rendering takes up a lot of CPU power. I'm surprised the electricity companies don't think our house is like growing marijuana or something. Because the amount of electricity that we use up is pretty ridiculous. Supposedly, because my dad pays the electricity bills, the electricity bills are like $2,000 or every quarter, which to me doesn't really sound like all that much, considering like how much we actually use electricity. Oh, there we go. That's something we can make use of. Barley. Great demand for barley. How much is that selling for? Is it a good great demand? Okay. Keep on skipping it. We've got to turn that off. Fold it back up. Nighttime is falling upon us. Selling for a nice amount. So I'll go ahead and sell that at the port. So that's going to be a bit of a drive. I think I'll try to at least reverse over into here. I think I'll manage just fine. I've sort of handled how to reverse. Just when I don't do it in quite a while, when I struggle. Alright, that's that. And for the barley, I don't think we'll really need all too much. Like fans angled trailers. We could just probably use this one. The red one that's just standing there. It'll be pretty simple because we only need 11,000 tons and weights, or 11,000 liters, whatever. Because supposedly just liters alone are a volume measurement. I never knew that. Well, I guess they are. I just thought liters cubed would be more of a volume measurement. But hey, what would I know? Now we go over to the barley. Yeah, I guess it is a volumetric measurement. It just confuses me because I remember doing in maths, I think, I don't know. It's been a long time since I have been at school now. It's been like 2 years. Which probably really isn't that long for some of you guys that are watching. Now we want to go ahead and sell the barley off to the port, so that as well is going to be quite a bit of a drive. But I think barley is selling for quite a good price at the moment. I'll go and take a bit of a shortcut. Or at least I'll attempt to. We've fertilized both of these fields, I think, completely. Yep. So all we really need to do now is just wait it out and speed up time. And I've got to wait until we do this first. Because at the moment, every dollar counts now. Because after all, we do want that windmill, which will be giving us $4,000 every. Is it in-game hour? Yeah, it's every in-game hour. So what you can do is, of course, just speed up time when you're sleeping. Leave the game on. And there you go. I'm pretty crazy when I leave my computer on. Like, I leave my computer on for a long time. The last time I rebooted my computer, I just quickly checked Windows Task Manager just to see how long I left my computer on. It was 6 days or something. 6 days and 17 hours. Which is pretty ludicrous. At least for me it is. It probably might not seem like a lot to some people. But for me, just, I should never really leave my computer on for that long. It's just, I render out overnight. Sometimes, well, maybe not always overnight. But firstly, let's go deliver this barley. We'll have to drive back, won't we? Because drive back properly, at least. I want to go around the long way. I want to explore a bit. There's some weird stuff going on over here. What is that? Let's go on over here. The grass looks extremely flat. Hopefully the bridge isn't glitched up. Is that an invisible wall? Yeah, it's an invisible wall. Oh. Now, don't tell me I'm gonna get stuck, am I? I have to, you know what I'll do? I'll just take a sharp turn through here. And actually, yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's try to get through here, over the railway line. Okay, that's enough of exploring over there. Clearly they don't want us to go over there. And I probably should have turned on the CoursePlay mod then, shouldn't I? Anyway, time to speed time back up. And actually, wait, let's check up on our potatoes, because we need to finish them. How are the potatoes going? There we go. They've all grown out. Fantastic. So I'll need to align him manually. I know it'll take his damn time. How's the corn? It's still in its early stages, I'd say. But once I finish this potato, I'll be all done. I'll go ahead and sell everything once this episode is done. And then when we come back, I promise you we'll have cornfields galore. And then in the meantime, while we're doing... Oh, well, see, the thing is with the Krone, you still have to do it manually, whether you like it or not. You've still got to use a trailer to drive behind it. So it's not really like you can hire a worker all too much. It doesn't really make a difference. And my neighbor just went outside and he lives like right next to my room. So he must think I'm the biggest weirdo talking to myself. Haters gonna hate. It is kind of awkward. I remember when I started this, it was so weird talking to myself on to a microphone, at least. But I'm glad I did it. It was always weird as well hearing my voice back in Sony Vegas when you had to edit some parts of the video and stuff. It was always extremely weird hearing my voice. It's like when you hear your voice for the first couple of times, you really hate it. You're embarrassed by it. So you don't want to hear yourself at all. But then you get used to it. And it's like, whatever. It's a pretty common thing though, just to be like, absolutely hate your voice when you hear it back. And then you just get used to it. What is that little pergola doing over there? There's all these random structures just lying about. And there's probably not even a horseshoe up there. What I'll do is, we'll go harvesting speed. There we go. I wanted to talk about gun law and stuff, like my opinion on gun laws, like between Australia and America, especially in light of recent events. I think I'll do that next episode though. I haven't really done much talking about different topics, but I promise you I'll do that next episode. And I'm sure it'll ruffle a few feathers because after all, I'm an Australian and we view guns completely differently. And of course I'll back my viewpoints up with statistics, which seemingly so many people in America don't really seem to do. You guys seem to think that having guns protects yourselves, Whereas really you guys have the highest homicide rate with firearms and just homicide rate in general in pretty much the developed world. But we'll get more into that next episode. Right now, I want to see if there's a horseshoe up here, or what is this? It's a nice little romantic spot. It is actually a pretty romantic, nice little spot. It's got a brilliant view. What's that? That's because it's dusk now. It looks a bit weird, everything from far away. Because the map ends like where there is a river. There's still cars over here. Supposedly, we can like plow this, which I'd assume is correct. But we can't, well, we can't stop the cars from driving there. So if I plowed through the dirt roads, the cars would still be going through our field, which I don't want. So I won't be doing that. I won't be joining up or creating bigger fields. So right now, oh, there we go. There's something we could do. It's still not filled up. So I guess it's back to this guy again. Back to some spuds. And how much do potatoes sell at the inn? They've gone down quite a bit. I was selling for about $7.50 at the inn, I think, before. But let's turn the spy mod back on. Isn't it Shift A that I need to press? Or is it Control A? There we go. 33%. Alright, they can wait up. What I could do, what I probably should do is let's unhire the worker, fold this up. This guy get to work. I want to stop this guy from working though. There we go. Thank you. Go back to you. And I'll attach a cultivator and we'll start cultivating the potato field. So at least I'll cut a bit of my work off. The workload off. I mean, the best thing about this summer is it's extremely easy to reverse with because it's not a trailer. It's just literally attached to your tractor. It doesn't move at all. So wherever your tractor moves, it will move with it. Alright. And onto the long drive. I do feel a bit sad that I did sell a bit of my cultivators off. Or did I have to delete them? I don't think I had to delete them. I did have to delete the Gigant Lemken, or Lemken, whatever how you pronounce it. It was a promising mod. It had potential, but still a bit too buggy, especially when it crashes your game when you're doing an hour-and-a-half episode. It doesn't really work out. So time to start unfolding. There we go, this guy will get his stuff done in no time. We could probably even get our corn harvester. Wait, now with you, because we're not doing much at the moment, we can drive around a bit. I'll drive around the long way, around the train station and up these mountains. However you drive up the mountains. I guess you do have to go through the train station. But I'm pretty sure there's some fields up here. Let's just check out on the map. Yep, field 10. And I'm pretty sure there's a road that goes up the mountains. And then we should be able to chuck a turn over into our main farm. Into the center of the map. Actually, looking at this would be nice to all join up as well. One nice large field. I do like how the fields are clumped up together, a lot of them, in 2s or 3s. They're just made perfectly to be joined. Where's the sun? If only the sun set over on that side, that would be a nice screenshot. There's that river. Oh, it goes underneath. Okay. I guess that's the end of the map. Where are we now? Alright, we're over to where the sheep are. Okay. That doesn't really help us out though, does it? Maybe let's get out of here and check up on these buildings. I want to see if there's any horseshoes. I still haven't figured out what happens when you do collect all the horseshoes. Anything on the ground? Nope. I do know that you do get something special when you do find all the horseshoes, but there's just too many of them for me to want to collect. I've never really been a massive collector in games. The only game that I've really cared about collecting everything are orbs in Crackdown. Crackdown had that whole gameplay aspect down pat, in my opinion at least. It was a really, really good and addictive way of finding everything. Oh, let's turn the CoursePlay mod off. I gotta learn how to use that though. What if, okay. Start course recording. Okay, so now we're recording. What's happening? Was it? Okay. Because it still is recording. Okay. We'll go down this way. And then I think I'll have to go stop course recording when I want it to stop, obviously. Alright, I'm happy with that. Stop course recording. And let's go generate course. Okay. And what if we do drive course? Is he doing anything? Oh, okay. So he has to get to the point. Wait. So let's drive with this guy, if I can. Okay, he's doing something. Okay, we did something with the mod. I think he's just going to get to the P. Or is he going to attempt to go up over to where we started the mod? Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. He's just driving straight there. See, I think this is going to be the problem with the CoursePlay mod, is that... Okay, I want to stop, that he's just going to drive straight, like, without taking into account roads or anything like that. The AI is just going to drive straight to where the waypoint is, so if there's mountains or trees in the way, you're probably going to get stuck, so... I don't know, it's a promising mod. It does have potential. Like every other mod seems like I say has potential, but... I don't know, it's a bit, well, it's not finished, I'd say, just yet. It still has a lot of work to do if I'm using it correctly, or at least a bit correctly. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later. We'll have finally some corn to cut. Finally. After all this time of me talking about corn, but finally we'll have some. So until next time, guys, I'll see you later, and thanks for watching.